Hey guys, summer at our house always means a lot of grilling outdoors. And one of the things that I love to make, especially for a dinner party, is a grilled chicken breast with a chimichurri sauce. It's an easy recipe that comes together really quickly, it's affordable, and it's perfect for a dinner party when you're barbecuing and you want to do something a little bit fancier than burgers on the grill. This one is for you. Let me show you how to make it. So the first thing we're going to do is put together the marinade for our chicken. One of the reasons I like this recipe so much is that you don't have to let the chicken marinate overnight or several hours. Because our main acid is red wine vinegar, it will actually tenderize that chicken breast really quickly. In fact, you don't want to marinate it over 20 minutes because it will actually start to break down the chicken breast after that point. So that's why this is a good recipe if you want to be quick. So you're going to take a cup of red wine vinegar and pour it in a large Pyrex dish. To that, you're going to add a half a cup of grapeseed oil, 3 teaspoons of whole grain mustard. I like the whole grain because I think it adds a nice texture to this dish, but if you can't find the whole grain, you could use Dijon mustard as well. A tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And we're also going to add 1 teaspoon of oregano, 2 teaspoons of salt, some freshly cracked pepper, and 1 garlic clove. So you can go ahead and mix that all together until it's nice and combined. Then we're going to lay in our chicken breasts and just coat it on all sides, making sure it's nice and combined with all of that marinade, and pop it in the fridge, setting your timer for 20 minutes. You don't want to overdo it. Meanwhile, we can create the chimichurri sauce. Now, if you're not familiar with chimichurri, it is a great sauce that originates from Argentina. Oftentimes it's served with steak, but I really like to serve it with chicken because I think it's a little bit more affordable and health conscious if you don't eat meat. And it's also great on top of fish too. So if you're grilling some salmon, this would also be a good one to put on top of some salmon. So to make our sauce, we're going to take a cup of flat leaf parsley, a 1/4 cup of fresh oregano. This time of year, I have so much oregano growing in my garden. Remember a couple of months ago, we planted that oregano? Well, you should see it now. It is boiling over the sides of the pot. It's doing so well. It must be so happy there. So I try to use it in my recipes whenever I can because it likes to be snipped. And we're going to combine those herbs and just chop them really finely with a chef knife. Now here's the fun thing about this sauce. You don't have to break out the food processor. I know a lot of recipes will call for that, but you know what? In the summertime when you're hot and you don't want to clean out one more thing, I say just go ahead with your chef knife and cut it up until it's nice and minced. So I normally will take the herbs and cut it vertically, then pivot and cut it horizontally, just basically repeating this process until it's nice and finely minced. Then you're going to transfer the herbs into a bowl, and on top of that, you're going to add another 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar, half a cup of olive oil, 3 garlic cloves that have been minced, a little bit of red pepper flakes, I think about a 1/4 teaspoon does the trick, and a half a teaspoon of salt. You can go ahead and just mix that up with a fork and then let it sit out. It's better chimichurri if you can let it sit out for at least 20 minutes or so before you're using it because that will allow all those flavors to marry. Then it's time to grill our chicken. So you can prepare an indoor grill or you can also throw this outside on the barbecue. And then you're going to grill the chicken for about 5 to 6 minutes each side, just until it's cooked through. And then once it's done, I do like to have the chicken rest for about 10 minutes or so before serving it, just so that all of those juices remain in the chicken and you don't end up with a dried out piece of meat. Then you can go ahead and spoon that delicious chimichurri sauce all over the chicken breasts. And there you have it, grilled chicken with chimichurri sauce that took hardly any time to put together. I love this recipe because it's so easy to put together. It looks elegant and sophisticated, especially if you're having a summer dinner party and you want to celebrate all the freshness of summer. You will love that chimichurri sauce. It's so flavorful, and your guests will really be impressed that you took the time to make it yourself. All right, you guys, I hope you give this one a try, and I will see you back here next week for another delicious recipe. Until then, bye.
You know I could have been a painter, mixing some